guys, it's your girl Yasmin. For today's video, we're gonna be playing a base. It's gonna be another silent gameplay. I wanna tell the story, but I'm gonna wait until the next day so I can have everything set up and know which one I wanna tell y'all about. But if you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload on the channel. Without further ado, let's get started with this video. Okay guys, it's Monday and I will be posting this video soon. But anyways, I'm gonna be telling y'all one of my paranormal stories that had happened in my childhood life. So we're gonna be talking about the man outside. Well, not really outside my house, but like near the park, because my house, mind you, I live near a park and this happened at nighttime. So let me tell y'all. So one day I'm minding my own business in my room. Mind you, I'm like around maybe 14, maybe 13 years old. I'm minding my own business in my room, just chilling, doing my stuff, doing my thing, just relaxing. And I get curious and I look outside the window, because I have a window right beside my bed, so I could just look out the window when I need to, or all that good stuff. But after that, after looking outside the window, I see a black, tall sort of figure beside a tree at the park. I'm like, I wonder what that is. And I look closer and like the figure is still standing there, still beside the tree, like it's behind it, hiding behind it, but you can still see it. At first I was like, maybe I'm just hallucinating. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff because I haven't slept. So I'm brush it off, I don't mind it. The next day comes around and it is now nighttime. It's around maybe 9 o'clock, maybe 10. I'm still awake for sure. My parents are still awake. The living room lights is on. They're still watching TV and all the good stuff. And I'm like, well, let me look out the window again. Maybe that figure's probably not gonna be there, because maybe I was just hallucinating. So I look outside my window yet again. I see that same figure standing behind the same tree in the park. I'm just like, this just can't be a coincidence, right? So I'm just staring at this figure, and mind you, the figure is staring right back at me, and it looks like quite tall, like tall as the tree. Like, I don't know how to describe how tall it is, but it was quite tall. And I remember I was deeply staring at this, and I was starting to like get scared. I was like, this just can't be like no incident, or like just hallucinating myself. So I keep staring at the figure, and slowly I look away, because I don't know why I looked away, but I looked away. And when I looked back at the window, the figure was surprisingly a little closer and was like slightly not behind the tree. So now I start getting worried. I'm like, okay, this isn't a joke. I'm not hallucinating. This figure is actually moving. I keep looking at the figure, and it's staring at me like full eye contact, and I started to panic, but I didn't do anything. I looked away again. I looked back at the outside the window, and the figure has significantly brought itself closer. And I started to really freak out. And I was like, should I tell my parents or not, or this and that? And eventually I kept looking at this figure, and even without looking away, the figure was significantly coming closer and closer. And I genuinely started to feel very freaked out. So I quickly went out of my room and told my mother about it. And eventually I told my mother, look, there's a figure standing right there. He's right there behind the tree. You have to believe me. I told my mother this, and of course, she yet ignored my plea. And I was really upset, because it was right there. And I see it with my own eyes. It was right there standing. But my mother was like, oh no, you're just hallucinating. There's nothing there. Stop playing tricks on us. And I was really mad because it was right there. After that, she had left my room and I was now alone in my room looking out the window. The figure was still right there, and I just kept staring at it because I felt fear that it would like come way too close and like maybe come into my house or something, or I don't know. And mind you, this didn't look like a person figure either. Like it looked like it looked terrifying. Like it was like very pitch black, like very black to the point where you can see like the person right there, like the thing that was standing there. And I just kept looking at it, and it slowly started to creep closer and closer to the point that it got close to my neighbor's house. And then it slowly like approached himself closer, and I got super scared. I closed the window blinds and I just like go like in the living room to drink a cup of water. I'm like, okay, maybe like I'm just like stressing myself out or something. And I do that. I didn't go to bed, but I couldn't fall asleep because I was really paranoid because of it. So after that incident, I started to get really scared. I always looked out the window, and that figure was still there for like a good couple of months. But after like around like 8 months later, like the figure like it just like randomly disappeared. And I was just like, well, I guess this is over now. And I just can't forget that time like I saw that figure, and it kept creeping closer and closer, and it looked terrifying, and it made me scared too, which was like, oh my god, that is really scary. And well, that is one of my paranormal stories that has happened to me, and I actually seen this with my own eyes. Like, it's a very good memory that I still remember it. Like I would expect it to forget about it, but I didn't. But anyways, guys, this can be the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoy watching this video. If you're new here and you're watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified to my uploaded channel. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye guys, I love y'all.